Don't be racist. Just be funny. Don't be racist. Just be funny. Don't be Oh, hey guys.
Here, hold this. What the hell do you think you're doing? This guy's replacing me? Really, guys? You know, you're the new guy in town, so we're gonna tell you about how things are done around here.
You think you just walk onto the show and do whatever you want? Looking at you, Mr. CIA.
Sorry, I'm just trying to jump in with both feet, I guess.
And what, take over the show?
What do you think this is, a public pool? You're just gonna jump right in?
Jaden, calm down. We're not even done hating you yet.
What about me?
Who are you?
I just wanted to help out.
What do you think this is, the Dustin show?
My name is Devin.
Oh, I know, but I'm just wondering, do you think this is the Dustin show? Is Dustin here today? Oh, never mind.
Sarah and Jeremy told me that you guys do comedy, and I'd like to help you guys or start working. I mean, what do you guys do?
Yeah, hey, you actually do have some paperwork you need to skip in. Yeah, Jeremy and Sarah need them. Nerd. God, high school was good to me.
I heard that guy's can only be measured in centimeters.
Shut the up!
Why are you still standing? Take a seat.
There's no seat.
Take a seat.
Yeah, you got cheeks. Your ass is your seat.
So, we do the jokes now?
You want jokes? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Were you rushing or dragging?
I don't know.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Were you rushing or dragging?
I don't know.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Were you rushing or dragging?
I don't know.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody, because in 2 weeks you're gonna be lucky if we even let you run teleprompter.
If you are deliberately trying to sabotage my show, I will literally take you outside and you like a pig.
That's not kosher.
Jesus, Colin.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to leave. Okay, matter of fact, if anyone wants to follow me, I'm going home. I'm going out to the parking lot and I'm getting in my car and I'm going home. Anybody? I'm out of here.
So this week we have 4 death segments, 4 videos, and the show is on Thursday, so
Chop to it.
yeah.
Isn't it hop to it?
No, it's not. Because for every death segment we don't like, take a finger. For one we do like, take a toe.
I haven't been able to balance right in the whole semester.
And if we can't air the episode, we take your butt.
Good luck finding a chair then.
Let's get out of here.
Where's Sarah and Jeremy?
You think they run the show?
Bullying.
Is always funny.
Maggie, we're doing the other one.
Is never funny.
We only did this for a few yucks. Bullying's not funny.
And now amateur hour.
Other
And
one.
now the agenda.
Good.
Live from the Franklin Hall studio at Kent State University, it's The Agenda. And now, here's your host, Alex Hers.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to The Agenda. As you probably know by now, Easter is this Sunday. And while we usually produce nothing but non-stop, groundbreaking comedy on this show, tonight we've put together a very thought-provoking and endearing video about Easter and the real reason for the season. But that'll be later in the show. Let's get started. Harrison Ford has finally been released from the hospital. Last month, the senior actor suffered injury after his plane crashed into a golf course. Many worried about the actor's health, but if Ender's Game, Firewall, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull couldn't kill him, well, I guess nothing can. Excitement struck Michigan when a dad unknowingly ate several of the pot brownies that his daughter had baked the night before. After consuming the brownies, he thought he was having a stroke and called for medical help right away. His daughter admitted to baking the brownies containing marijuana, and there's going to be hell to pay after her father finishes his quesarito and is theory on why Tupac is still alive. A man accused of robbing a bank claimed that the Virgin Mary told him to eat his own feces after he did so while testifying in court. To tell her side of the story, please welcome Virgin Mary.
I prefer just Mary, if that's okay. No one's called me Virgin Mary since high school.
Well, I'm so sorry. I honestly thought we got the real Virgin Mary to be on the show. So why don't you tell us what happened? Many people are saying that this man ate his feces just so he could plead insanity. How are you involved?
Andrew Gilbertson and I went to high school together. He was a bully and I was usually the target. Because of my delicate frame and my pledge to save myself from marriage, Andrew gave me the nickname Virgin Mary.
Well, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
I was used to it, to be honest. He bullied me since we were in 3rd grade. He put a spider in my pants once. At least I think it was a spider. We never found it. I have extreme arachnophobia, but it's all good.
Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't you tell the teacher about all this?
I did, but the teacher liked Andrew because Andrew's mom was his drug dealer.
Typical.
In 7th grade, he stuffed an entire Christmas tree into my locker and threw ornaments at me all day. He called it Merry Christmas.
Well, that's actually kind of cute,
He'd also spin me on my chair really fast, and he called me a dreidel. I don't think he really understood what Christmas was.
So I don't know how to get to this, but the feces.
Oh, yeah. Well, one day in 10th grade English, after he got the entire class to chant Virgin Mary, I walked up to him and I said, "Eat shut, Andrew."
So you didn't say the real thing? No, I'm sorry. So he took that and twisted it to make people believe he was insane enough to hear the Virgin Mary talking to him. In a way, he did tell the truth.
You know what? You can eat it too.
Wow. All right, next time I have a run-in with the law, I'll blame Mother Teresa. She could take a hit. We'll be right back.
Spring has sprung, all the pretty colors in bloom. Going outside no longer requires several jackets, so you're going to want to do it. And by all means, do it. Go, see, walk, feel. You won't even have a care in the world. Except for one. Don't text and walk. And take it from someone who knows a thing or two about walking.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The pagan temple of Pagnus recently built a large phallus statue in California in honor of their current members, which happen to all be male. To talk about life in this sex temple is Tyler Penn. Thanks for coming on, Tyler.
Glad to be here.
I'm sorry, is he allowed to be shirtless like this?
I'm sorry, I have to dress like this. It's all on the pagan handbook.
Fair enough. So tell us what it's like living in this all-male sex temple.
Well, I'm actually kind of new to the temple. I thought there'd be a lot more girls and not just a bunch of weird, naked dudes.
Well, maybe this new monument will draw in a few ladies.
Well, we thought so too. We even put out chips and dips and not a single lady showed.
You expected to lure women in with chips and dips?
It was French onion, Alex.
All right, good man.
We also offer free foot massages, breast cancer screenings, and even hung pine cone covered in peanut butter and bird seeds.
Maybe the monument shaped like a penis is what threw them off.
Yeah, but making penises is so much easier than, the alternative.
Okay, well maybe something other than genitalia related. Would you guys consider like a puppy statue? You know, women love puppies. He could be like chewing on a shoe or something.
I could bring it up at the next meeting, Alex. Did I mention these meetings are every 3 years? Our last meeting was just Tuesday.
All right, here's what you do. Write it on a Post-it note so you don't forget, and then you'll be good.
You got it, man. I mean, yes, brother. Anyway, I gotta get back to the temple. We're celebrating the Feast of Plenty tonight, and it's my turn to clean the grease pit.
Oh, okay.
So, don't be a stranger, Alex. Stop by anytime.
Okay, well, I'll sure think about it, buddy. Okay. If I wanted to see a penis that much, I'd just check my own inbox. We'll be right back.
Once again, you're walking, you're talking, much in the same way I'm walking and I'm talking. And that cutie from math class texts you back after 3 days of silence and says, hey, you want to go get some big cookies or whatever the kids do these days? And you say, of course, why not? Yes, please. And you're so excited about the big goddamn cookies, you don't even notice the flight of stairs right in front of you. Please, don't text and walk. You could really hurt yourself. And for what? Big cookies?
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
This week, Indonesian police confiscated and burned over 3 tons of marijuana, causing residents of an entire city to become extremely high. Here to comment on the event is the Agenda's own field reporter, Devin Fenn.
Thanks, man.
So you just got back from Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Well, can you tell us what happened there?
About what?
About the marijuana.
Oh, yeah, the herb. I was on the scene when it happened. The coppers had this big pile of dank Bubba Kush that they didn't want anybody to smoke. So they burned the whole lot of it.
Seems like kind of a dumb idea, right?
The wind picked up the sticky cloud, and the next thing I know, all the other reporters were dropping like flies, dude. Thankfully, I was a safe distance away and didn't feel any of the effects.
Well, that's good to know. Now, were there any... Are you all right? Are you okay?
I don't want to freak you out, dude, but there's a huge bug on your tie.
All right. You know, thanks for your time and your top-notch reporting, okay? Don't worry about it. All right. Well, each year we choose one lucky member of the show to send them on an all-expense, and by that I mean they pay for it themselves, trip to wherever they want. The only catch is they have to pay for it, and they have to film it. So Wolfstall went to a certain place, and here we go.
Ever since I was a kid in the apple mines of Ohio, I've wanted to go to Hawaii. But this is just as good. Hi, I'm Wolfstall, and I'm an American wolf in London. London, the windy city of brotherly love that never sleeps. London, where Big Ben keeps time. I think it's a sundial. Oh look, it's my name. See the Union Jack fluttering in the breeze. Witness the Tower of London, which seems pretty easy to escape from. I mean, you can pretty much just walk through it. And this pigeon, beside it, David Bowie's house. I even got to see his collection of vintage pornography. I've been staring at this for hours. British is hard to read. Bowie has a lot of coffins in his basement, but who doesn't? And here's a painting of a grumpy old woman. Wait, actually that might be Bowie. Old Playboys. Ew. Well, that's it for Bowie's house. Let's see what else is in London. Here we are at Notre Dame. Wait, how to get to Indiana? Whatever. Observe the fighting Irish and their natural... Oh, they've got guns. Look at that stash. Oh, look. Bikes. And cars. Look here, it's the Queen's house, also known as Scotland Yard. Is this the food court? Where's the bathroom? Oh, look. Art, art, art. This is my childhood. This is my hero. Sweet merciless Satan, there's art everywhere. Everyone here wears scarves, so I got one and tried it on. I'm practically European. G'day, mate. God help me. London has many rich culinary traditions. Personally, I eat McDonald's every night. They call a quarter pounder with cheese a Royale with cheese. Commie bastards. Their cokes are small and weak, just like Europeans. I want to go home. That's all for now. Join me next time when I go to Bangkok and an American wolf in London, too.
Well, you may have noticed many popular artists changing their Twitter pictures to the color teal in support of Jay-Z's new music streaming service, Tidal. Here to talk about it today is the man himself and supporting artist Taylor Swift. Thanks for coming on today, guys.
Not a problem.
Yeah, our pleasure. We're huge fans of the show.
Sure you are. So what's the idea here behind Tidal? What makes it better than something like, say, Spotify?
Spotify doesn't respect art. Art has value and should not be given away for free.
Tay, well, let me handle this. Spotify does not respect artists. Our art has value and should not be given away for free.
Hey, calm down, guys. So what you're saying is Spotify does not pay you.
Well, they do, just not enough. I just don't like the way it feels giving out art for free. I mean, who would put a price on our artistic expression?
Well, I mean, you did, so.
Exactly.
Okay, so it is about money then, that's what you're saying?
Shouldn't we get compensated for our contribution to society?
Of course, but this is kind of a hard thing to take seriously coming from big artists like you guys. It'd be a little different if a bunch of up-and-coming indie bands, you know, were doing this. I mean, you guys make a ton of money off your music, all things considered. Concerts, endorsements, it just...
It's not about numbers, Alex. It's about the principle.
Yeah, it's about respecting artists.
Sounds like your buddy Kanye has been rubbing off on you. So Tidal is going to pay artists more? How are you going to account for these costs?
Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to charge $10 a month for our modern-day modern masterpieces, you know, the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Mona Lisa. All right, and the free version will have ads, right? That sounds a lot like Spotify.
Have you learned nothing today? There is no free version. We need money. I need respect.
Well, then how do you expect anyone to use Tide, Ocean, River, whatever, over Spotify?
You know, it sounds better. It's high fidelity, like a chocolate truffle.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's a better sound quality, and I bet you drink box wine, don't you?
Box wine, geez. Well, I actually prepared for once, and I have some figures here, and it looks like Spotify paid over $280,000 for all the plays on your song Shake It Off, Taylor, okay? And that was only for the 7 weeks before you took it off Spotify. The numbers are there. And it looks like they paid quite a bit for your wife's Drunken Love song. I hear her album is actually pretty good, but my wife doesn't like me listening to other women. It's complicated right
Wait,
now.
what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what she got from the label.
Yeah, I don't like this. I need to call someone.
Well, it looks like the titles have Tides Turning title. We'll be right back.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Well, Phil Robertson is in hot water with the press once again after releasing a horribly graphic statement at a Christian event in Florida. He made an analogy that was poorly thought through and extremely offensive. So we invited esteemed language professor Dr. Peter Gladley to explain how a slip-up that large could happen. Welcome to the show, Peter.
Thank you, Alex. Being here means a lot to me.
Really? Why is that?
Well, this issue is very close to me. People like Phil and me aren't stupid or bad people. We're just people who are always misunderstood.
So you're saying that Mr. Robertson didn't say anything wrong?
That's exactly what I'm saying. He just skipped a step in his brain. Like when you walk into a room to get something, and then you get there, and you forget how to breathe.
Oh, I think you mean when you forget like why you went into the room in the first place.
No, I didn't. I choose my words very carefully, Alex. It really bugs me when you media people pick on good folks for their colorful language. Why, it gets me madder than a mosquito on a Macy's mannequin.
So when Phil said that homosexuals will not never enter heaven, that was him being completely clear?
Yes, sir. He was being as clear as Tennessee moonshine, straight from the cow's udder.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't not never make no sense. The truth of the matter is that Mr. Robertson is a master orator and respected Bible scholar. He's the Burt Reynolds of duck hunting, and dare I say it, the Ryan Reynolds of duck hunting.
That may be true. That doesn't make it okay for him to give vivid descriptions of castration and murder, though.
Well, that's a matter of taste, really. I mean, it's a situation where I say potato, you say impromptu circumcision.
Well, that's confusing, stressful, and a little bit offensive.
Like getting a colonoscopy from your mother.
No, it's not. Please leave, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. Ivy League education just isn't what it used to be. As many of you may have heard, Indiana Governor Mike Pence has faced a lot of criticism due to the new religious freedom law. Many people see this new law as an excuse for private businesses to discriminate against the LGBT community. Well, we wanted to give this guy a chance to make his case here on the show. Governor Mike Pence, thank you for being here, Governor.
Well, thank you, Alex. And God bless.
Oh, wow, great, thank you. Right back at you. Now, Gov, you faced a lot of backlash from this new religious freedom law, right?
You know I have, Alex, and darn it, I just don't understand. I never hated nobody, especially them LBG, Cheetos, no. Well, it's one of those, all right? I even went to with my wife years ago to that funny girl picture with the Barbara Streisand they all like. You don't see that in the tabloids.
I don't see how that's relevant, but wait, that movie came out in 1968.
Well, I've been busy.
Clearly, but why did you feel this law was necessary?
Well, I wanted to make people more comfortable. You see, public speaking is not my strong suit.
I can tell.
But I want to make people comfortable like that neighbor who invites you over for a nice cold glass of lemonade and hands you a pamphlet listing all the reasons alphabetically why you're going to hell. That's when you're supposed to return the favor with a nice batch of cookies. That's simple economics is all. But here I am, giving my neighbor's lemonade, giving my neighbor's lemonade. Excuse me. And where are my cookies, Alex?
I don't think I follow, but how would opening up the door for discrimination make anyone comfortable?
By giving them the freedom to not be around the people who they don't like. So for instance, it gives them the freedom to not be around the people who aren't the same as them.
Okay, well that still sounds like discrimination.
The law isn't discriminating. It's giving people the freedom to discriminate. No, that's not what I meant. It's giving people the freedom to not get married. No, that's also not what... It's about the Cheetos,
okay.
all right?
Cheetos.
That makes me hungry every time I say it.
All right, Indiana Governor Mike Pence, everyone.
Where is the snack machine?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Who will they elect next? Well, with the recent controversy surrounding college fraternities, we wanted to shed some light on the subject by introducing the newest fraternity, Phi Kappa Zeta.
What up, Kent State University? My name is Cambridge Tucker, and this is my boy, my best buddy, my bodacious church friend, Tanner Wesley. And together, we're tucking tan.
We're part of Kent State University's most respectable fraternity, Phi Kappa Zeta, respect women. And with all the controversy about frats in the news lately, we wanted to tell people in Greek life how to behave properly.
Let's get started.
Being a Phi Kappa Zeta brother, we're taught to respect people who are different from us. Women.
And other minority groups.
Sure, but mostly women.
Yeah, that means that when a girl says no when you're making advances on her at a hot Thursday night party,
yeah,
she means no.
That's right, because consent is the hottest thing a girl can give you.
Oh my God. And that means that if you see another bro taking advantage of a drunk girl, you need to
intervene. Intervene. Because at the end of the day, a woman's safety is the most important.
Don't put it in ravine.
Don't put it. The 19th Amendment states that all dudes have the right to drink hella brewskis with their bros. Brewskis, 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 brewskis.
That's right, man. But seriously, drinking's fun, but it's important to do it sparingly.
Right, because if you drink too much, you lose sight of yourself and begin to make poor decisions. Do you remember Mallory? Anyway, 2 or 3 beers usually gives me a small buzz, and that's when I stop.
All things in moderation, Tan.
Right.
Ephesians 13:16 says that slipping Mickeys is bad news. Right, Tan?
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one, Tuck.
Oh, that's an old translation. It means roofies are bad news.
I still don't know that one, man. Women aren't objects. There's something to be admired and appreciated, like a trophy or a medal or something else you put on a
Jesus
shelf.
Tan, I told you, that's not in the script. Follow the script.
Women aren't objects. They're great.
That's Olson Hall. That's where I almost lost my virginity. But she wasn't into it, so I backed off.
God, these shorts are like so like form-fitting. You know, it feels like you were like meant to wear them. You know
Thanks,
what I mean?
bro. You know, they were really inexpensive, too.
Yeah, I mean, you could never tell.
Oh, we're rolling. Oh, good news, guys. Phi Catherine Zeta is accepting new pledges.
You can now be part of our brotherhood.
And learn to respect women.
Because if you tell yourself something enough times, it'll become true. I'm straight.
All right, now it's the point in the show where we'll be airing our very special video. I'm really excited. Easter, the reason for the season. I'm so excited about this one. Oh, looks like we don't have enough time for it. What a waste. It was really poignant. All right, that's all we have for tonight. Good night.
Say with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. To motivate some magic, to change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall. Book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised.
Practice makes perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care